Hi everyone, welcome back to my channel, Arrowhead Plans. This week I am planning for the week of December 21st through December 27th. Also Christmas week, I do celebrate Christmas if you haven't been able to tell from my last few spreads. This week I am using a kit from PaperMuseCrafts called Warm Wishes. It is gold foiled. I think that's gold. It's like a light gold foiling. The quote box here says it's beginning to look a lot like Christmas. There's also a December 25th box here that I'm hoping to use on Friday for Christmas. Here we have the bottom washi, which is these light gold foiled evergreen trees and then speckled gold foil bottom washi. We also have the headers, and this week for the patterned headers I am planning on pulling them in because they don't make up a scene, they're just floral. And I like the way that they look. The next page here is not foiled at all, but it has the deco, flags, half boxes, long flags, appointment labels, quarter boxes, and some more washi. And this final page here is foiled again, and it has our date covers. It has bow checklists, some foiled icons, some layering circles, and some sidebar materials. For this spread, I am also planning on pulling in some red foil. I think it's like red glitter or red twinkle foil. I'm not really sure what the exact title is, but it is from Scribble Prints Co. So I will quickly walk you through that. Here we've got some kind of like twinkle star burst bits. We have some red foiled icons, food icons. This one is just like daily icons with some date numbers. We have some header overlays along with some full box overlays. We have some more functional icons. We have some scripts. And then we have the bottom washi overlay. And I think, like I did last week, I'm going to layer this twinkle over that bottom washi piece to pull in that red foil a little bit more. So that is everything that I am pulling in for the base of this kit, and I'm going to go ahead and get started with the base. All right, moving into the day by day, I am starting with Monday. Off camera, I did go ahead and put my Pumpkin Paper Co. Countdown to Christmas above my date covers. Monday, Tuesday, and Wednesday in my district were work days, although Wednesdays are technically a no student contact days. So I did have to work those first 3 days. On Monday, the first thing I mark is that my plan with me went live. After that, a coworker got me some coffee from McDonald's, and for lunch, we grabbed some takeout. At the end of the day, I did have an IEP meeting, so I am using the laptop sticker that came in the kit to mark that. When I got home, I wrapped the gifts for all of my coworkers that night. I made them homemade bath bombs and shower steamers, so I just needed to put them all in boxes because I was going to give them to them on Tuesday. And at the very end of the night, I used the Pumpkin Paper Co. girl wrapped up on a couch sitting next to the Christmas tree. I probably was either watching shows with my mom or binge watching Jason Sully or Julian Solomita on Twitch. Tuesday morning, I went and got breakfast from McDonald's. For lunch that day, I had Jimmy John's. It was a rough week for me. I had no motivation to pack a lunch or meal prep, knowing that the holidays were coming up, so I did eat out quite a bit. Afterwards, since my district is virtual, I created little hot chocolate kits for each of my students. So after school that day, I went and I dropped them off at their houses, which was really fun. When I came home, I did take a nap. I was pretty exhausted. And then when I got up, I filmed my plan with me, and I pulled in that red sparkly foil from Scribble Prints Co. and layered it over top some deco from the kit. Wednesday, I go home, and Wednesday, right away, I put that my sister came home and surprised us, and then I move up to the top and I mark that my principal actually bought us all Panera for breakfast this day. And then since it was a no student contact day, I basically wrote IEPs all day. Another coworker and I did get pizza for lunch this day, so I do go ahead and mark that. And then afterwards, I had a gift that I wanted to drop off to another coworker who doesn't work at my school, but she's actually my mentor. So I was driving to try and find her house. I couldn't. I had to end up calling her because I couldn't find her house. Thursday was Christmas Eve, and since my sister came home the night before as a surprise, we got up that morning and got ourselves some Dunkin' and just drove around and caught up, which was really nice. When we got home, we did watch church. We did a virtual service. So my sister and I watched it together. For dinner this night, we had crab legs and steak. I don't like steak, so I just ate crab legs, and it was pretty great. I did mark that with a wine glass. And then we just watched movies as a family. So I pulled in another Pumpkin Paper Co. girl. I think I pulled in 3 or 4 total in this spread because that was pretty much me all of Christmas week. On Christmas Day, I started off by layering a Pumpkin Paper Co. girl over some deco to mark that we opened gifts. We then went to my grandma's house. We wore masks and we didn't stay for longer than 15 minutes and we stayed 6 feet apart, but we did have gifts to give her, so we just wanted to give those to her in person. I can't wait until this is all over and I can actually spend time with my grandma again. I did pull in another wine glass to mark that we had dinner as a family. We then played some games. We played Alias, which was so funny and a really good game. And then we watched, I think, 2 movies, but the one movie that I marked in my planner was Good Boys. That was the first time I saw it, and it was really funny. Saturday morning, we did drive. We drove to visit my aunt, who lives about an hour away. And then we drove another 45 minutes to visit my other aunt. We didn't stay long. We wore masks the entire time, and we just visited them. We had gifts to drop off for both of them since it was Christmas time. We then picked up pizza from a local pizza place. It was really, really good. And then my best friend came over and her and I exchanged gifts with each other. And then I pulled in another pumpkin paper co-girl because we sat on the couch wrapped in blankets and we watched a movie together. I watched like a lot of movies this week. Sunday was definitely a lazy day. I don't think I even changed out of my pajamas on this day. But I got up and I pulled in this Coffee Monsters Co. person wrapped with a blanket laying on top of them because that was pretty much me laying on the couch while my mom and I watched a teacher. That is pretty much everything that I have. I do mark a couple other things, but they're not important. So thank you guys so much for watching this video. I hope you had a wonderful holidays, no matter which one you celebrate, and I will see you next week. Bye.